What's going on, guys? Welcome back for another do and don't video where we'll talk about what you should do and shouldn't do this week in GTA 5 Online. As always, we're looking for how to make the most money, the best investments, what to buy, what not to buy, the best discounts and values, and any cool, fun, or discontinued vehicles that are available during this week's update. I'm going to keep this one short since I'm late getting it out and because we only have a few days left before the next update. So with that said, let's get right into it. Do buy an agency property. They're currently on a 30% discount or a ridiculous 50% if you're a GTA Plus member. All agency upgrades and modifications are also 30 or 50% off. I recommend buying both the Armory and the Vehicle Workshop. The accommodation is completely up to you. Anything else is simply cosmetic. The agency is one of the best properties, and I'll explain why. You get access to security contracts, which are currently double money in RP for GTA Plus members. You get access to VIP contracts, most notably the Dr. Dre contract, which we'll talk about in a minute. You also get access to the Agency Vehicle Workshop, which is where you can install Imani tech upgrades. You also get access to the Agency Armory, which provides you with discounted weapons and armor, a weapon locker, and gear. The agency also comes with a 20-car garage for personal vehicles. You also have a wall safe inside the agency office, which maxes out at $250K. You also have access to different vehicles to leave your agency when you speak to your agency receptionist. And lastly, there are 2 locations where you can find free snacks inside of your office. One when you first walk in by the receptionist, and the other upstairs, right outside where your accommodation would be, and next to the Armory. Do the Dr. Dre contract, also known as the data leaks. Right now we have double money in RP on the data leaks, including the contract finale. This week, this is the best way to make money. The contract is 13 missions in total, but once you complete the finale, you'll receive $2 million. On top of that, if you complete the data leak's final mission, you'll earn an extra 100K for completing the weekly challenge. Don't buy the Vapid Taxi. It's currently on a 40% discount, but the funniest part about this is, if you're gonna do taxi work, you don't actually need this taxi to do it. Not to mention you can't customize it because it's not a personal vehicle, it's a Pegasus vehicle. And sadly, even if you bought it with the intentions to do taxi work, I think we all know by now taxi work is not worth the time simply because it won't make you enough money. Although it's certainly something you can do if you have nothing else going on in GTA. Do buy the Grotti Cheetah. It's also on a 40% discount with a discounted price of $390,000. The Cheetah is a discontinued vehicle, meaning it's been removed from the Legendary Motorsport website, so it's certainly more rare than it used to be. The Cheetah is an overall good car, and you'll be getting a great value at 40% off. Plus, it's a really cool looking car, and has some decent customization options. Do spin the lucky wheel. The podium vehicle this week is the D-Class Drift Tampa, which is valued at $995,000 on Southern San Andreas Super Autos. Also, do try to win the LS Car Meet prize ride vehicle, which right now is the Pfister Comet Safari, valued at just over $700,000 on Legendary Motorsport. In order to win this for free, you'll have to win 5 LS Car Meet races. Do look for discontinued vehicles, meaning any vehicles removed from the GTA websites. 5 such vehicles can be found at Simeon's Premium Deluxe Motorsport, starting with the Lampadati Michelli GT, which you can purchase for just over $750,000. Next is the Grotti GT 500 for just over $800,000. The Canis Seminole Frontier, $700,000. The Pfister Comet, $100,000. And the Dinka Akuma, $9,000. There are also 3 other discontinued vehicles found at the LS Car Meet. They also happen to be your test track vehicles, starting with the Pegassi Torero, which you can buy for $600,000. Next is the Grotti Cheetah, $390,000. And last, the Pfister Comet SR, for just under $690,000. Do weekly time trials. The HSW time trial is at North Chumash, and the regular time trial is at Elysian Island. Also happening in GTA Online this week, we have double money in RP on short trips, which is actually quadruple money in RP for GTA Plus members, which can be found in the missions category of Rockstar created jobs, as well as double money in RP on Sumo Remix Adversary Mode, which can be found in the Adversary Mode category of Rockstar created jobs. For salvage yard robberies, we have the Vapid Ellie for the Gangbanger robbery, the Benefactor Sterling GT for the McToney robbery, and the Pfister Neon for the Duggan robbery. We also have a bunch of vehicle discounts that we haven't already talked about, all of which are 40% off, starting with the Classique Broadway for $555,000, the D-Class Hot Ring Sabre with a discounted trade price of just over $370,000 and a buy now of $500,000, the D-Class Tahoma Coupe, which you can buy for $900,000, the Karen Hot Ring Everon with a discounted trade price of just over $800,000 and a buy now of just under $1.1 million. Also, the Vapid Dominator GTX for $435,000. The BF Surfer Custom with a discounted trade price of $265,000 and a buy now of just over $350,000. And lastly, the Zirconium Journey 2 with a discounted trade price of just over $350,000 and a buy now of $475,000. At Luxury Autos, we have the D-Class Impaler LX, which you can purchase for just under $1.5 million, and the Vapid Dominator GT, which can be purchased for around 2.2 million. And lastly, the HSW premium test ride this week is the Ubermacht Sentinel XS, which can be purchased for just over 1.5 million. Alright, so that's everything we got this week. Again, sorry for getting this out late, but even if I got this out on time, I think it'd be pretty obvious what you should be doing until Thursday. If you don't already own one, buy an agency property, and if you already do, run the contract as many times as you can, and keep collecting that 2 million. Otherwise, we're roughly a week away from the GTA Online summer update, so I'm not sure if they're going to do anything crazy for this next update week, because I'm sure most of us are going to be looking ahead to the week after. Anyway, as always, thanks for watching, take care, and I'll see you on the next one. Skull.